Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda. Ocarina of Time. What are we doing? I don't know. The hit counter is not up. There you go. We've only done up to Dongo Dongo. Like we haven't even finished the Dongos. The Dongo Dongo. I can't even say his name. Do. I knew you'd be back, Link. I knew you'd be back, me boyo. But yeah, okay, I gotta go back here. Hey, Mock, what's up, buddy? How are you doing today? We had a good long weekend. What's up with me? Yeah, I'm not personally dealing with some issues, but, you know, family. When your family is suffering, you by proxy. I mean, if you care about them, I guess, which I do. My friends, the ghost has returned. You can shoot a tree? You can do many things in this game. It's wonderful. You finally got my AIO pump fans turned down on my new PC after 2 months. All I had to download was download L connector 3 instead of curve. Oh shit. I wonder if you could do that in your BIOS. So you need that. Do you need that special? Okay. Or do you need that special software? So last time I started the run, it did not go well. And so we're like kind of behind. Leon Lee has an app. Okay. I don't know what that is, but as long as it worked, right? But yeah. Behind on my not stream, but on my run progress. So we'll see how far I get today. I mean, last time I wasn't expecting to do poorly, but I did, so... Come on out to play. There we go. So, Mock, is your PC ready to blast? Is it ready to go? I got hit here last time. Or I had I'm having a premonition of getting hit here. One or the other, it's not good. Actually, I did get hit here last time, but not at this specific point. Oh my god, this is the first time I got seeds. That's hilarious. Can you not make that jump? What's going on? Okay. Here. Perfect. That was like exactly how it should have went every single time. GA2 Trinity 360. It's a really good water cooler, but running loud. Full speed. Oh shit. I've never done like liquid cooling on a PC. Yeah, I've only done one PC assembly, and that it was like about 5 years ago. And yeah, I didn't do any liquid cooling. It's just fans. So who knows? Well, that's cool. That's exciting. And Micro Center build it, and both fans liquid. Nice. Super powered. Do you have VR? Like that's the one thing I haven't tried on my PC. I've never tried VR, but there's this like arcade down the street from me, and they have like one full like 4-player VR set, and then they have a couple VR what do you call those things? Like cabinets. A couple VR cabinets, and it's pretty cool. And now we go play our song, our hot tune. Get the heck out of my way, you big dumb animal. Got songs to play. This guy doesn't respect. At this point, he's just condescending. He should know that I've played this game a billion times. Actually, I do want to just leave. I want to go back to the songs to play Gorons to Swoon, and other melodies by Link. Like to exist. I didn't even do this. I was really tired last time, to be honest. It's expensive, and the graphics, from what I know, is still kind of behind. Big glitches. Yeah. Honestly, about the gimmick part, I think I would have agreed early on, but from the games that I've seen now, like, they're fairly impressive, you know what I mean? So, that's what I would say. Actually, this is not the way I want to go. But I get, like, I get what you mean by gimmick though, right? Because it has to be built around the control scheme and the fact that you're using VR, or else the whole point of getting VR would be pointless. Right? Don't you do this to me. Oh yeah, I screwed things up. Okay, well, whatever. We got the song early. Isn't that weird? What's been going on with you guys then? Oh, look at me. Good weekend? Party hard? Oh, at least I got a bonus song in the bottle. played some of it's called Unravel Together or something like that, or Unraveled. I don't know. It's a co-op game where you control these little yarn people. Platformer. It's got simple mechanics, but it's fun. And yeah, I went to that arcade. But there's tons of kids because it was family day on Monday. Just happy to be home, kind of a bad day. I'm sorry to hear that, Ghosty, but hopefully for some reason you decided to join in on the stream, which I appreciate. And maybe you can chill out to some Ocarina of Time. No hit attempt. That's the goal. I was looking at some Resident Evil as well, because that's what I've been playing. And RE3 looked like a really cool game to speedrun. Not speedrun, but do some sort of challenge run, because I think it's the shorter between RE3 and RE2 remake. I think it's shorter and more straightforward. So planning routes might be would be easier. You miss arcades? You have... I don't want to get here. You have one a while back. I wish when they own your own arcade. Really? Like nowadays you could... I always thought like having an arcade, like now it would have like the racing games are common. What's strange is I don't have to go through the forest this way. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, you'd have like the racing cabinets and stuff like that. But like you could have a sort of arcade where you just have like Xboxes and PlayStations. And hey, yo, what's up, Enfer? Run 10? I'm not lucky it's run 100, so we're still going. If the off-road challenge one got for 725, whoosh. You got a bunch of cabinets, they're fun? Really? You put them in a room and sell alcohol. That'll make you money. Oh, I forgot when you're sad, you're supposed to just listen to Saria song. And that'll get you going. Boom 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 boom. Boom boom boom. Boom 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 boom. I guess you can't... I was thinking if there's any other challenge to Zelda, like this game in particular. Let me think. I need more sticks. Like not using specific items is kind of off the board for me because I don't really know glitches. randomizer with logic is a possibility, though it would just take long. I don't know how entertaining it would be for me being lost in Zelda. I don't know. Do these refresh between these two rooms? Our arcades are really popular amongst gamers and nerds alike. Exactly. No, they don't refresh. Balls. That means I really don't want to go back. Oh, I should have gotten the stick upgrade. If I get the stick upgrade, I'll also get honestly, like, I can only think of a Deku Nut drop in Kokiri Forest or Zora's Domain. Like, this is where I always struggle if I'm low on Deku Nuts. I don't actually know where to go. This leads me to here. That's good. Yes, I want to go this way. Anyway, even if we get all the way to Spirit Temple with no hit, I'm gonna die on the levers, or get hit on the levers. So, that's what we have to look forward to. Let me think. I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I need 8 minimum. Should be definitely okay. Do we think of Twilight Princess? Yeah, I really like Twilight Princess. I have the GameCube version. I actually did stream that, gosh, 10 months ago, I think at this point. It was a good stream. I had fun. I don't know if I would do any challenges for it because it's kind of long, and I'm not that familiar with it. So, oh, I went the wrong way. I did like it, and I did like revisiting it. So I don't know. The best run so far? Well, my best run so far has 18 hits. But now I'm at the point where I believe my route is pretty good. I'm gonna just kind of go for resets at certain points. So last time I've had to reset a couple times. You have the Wii U HD version, but I haven't played it yet. But the backlogs, yep, exactly. I feel like if I were to actually, I don't know if you saw the video about the backlogs and stuff like that, but actually sit down and calculate how long everything's going to take me to do, I would then obviously realize that I could never accomplish all of what I want to do, and that would just, you know, it would break the illusion. I like operating under the illusion that I might one day somehow possibly visit some of all of this, you know? Wish you had the Wii U to play the HD version of Wind Waker. I do have that. I do have that. And Wind Waker is like one of my favorites. Confidence, young one. The scope of these laser guys is pretty short, so you can fairly safely jump and run around them and stuff. Dong Dong. Dong Dong Demon Cavern. I have to do that one awkward throw that I never get. Okay, here's... Oh, I forgot about this part. I said 8, 9, 10, 11. We should be okay. Good. Perfect. Let's see if it's 2 or 3. It is 3. Hey, Benny. Oh, 1 second here. Sit down, do that one day. Yeah. Bought my GameCube version of... For my Wind Waker. For my 1X. Time when we were together. Oh, I see. I also have the GameCube version because when the GameCube first came out, I guess it was a pre-order bonus to get the like Ocarina of Time Master Quest disc. So I didn't end up getting that, but I got the GameCube and Wind Waker. And that's, I still have that. It's like my original copy. Notice you took two days off. Yeah, Benny, it's I've had like I haven't personally had some issues, but my family's having some issues, and you know, I'm here trying to help them and stuff, and it kind of got me down, you know, it demotivates me to actually hop on the internet and play some games. I know that sounds easy, but yeah, I still, once again appreciate all of you being here right now. Actually, that's super awesome. Can I pull stick out early? I can. Interesting. Just need to concentrate for this fight. It's simple, but you don't want to miss. See, it's 2 hits each. I mean, the fact that Quest is fun and each driver shorts both fun and frustrating says a lot. Yeah, but I liked sailing around the ocean and stuff, so that was really fun for me, I guess. Bought all those Wii U HD Zelda games back when they were going for cheap. Yeah, exactly, Benny. What have you been up to, though? Were you working this weekend, or did you have it off? You don't understand. Okay. You're glad to be here? Awesome. Yeah, you've been working? Oh, we gonna get it? Nice. Okay, so I think I have to do 4 more nuts and then we'll be okay. So I don't want to miss the nut too much. Damn it. I screw this one up a lot too, surprisingly. It's a tired day before swimming school, but you know, gotta get some cash. Yeah. Mother. Only got a couple hours tomorrow. Alright. Hey, look, a thing. 2 hours Mondays, Wednesdays. Do you go to school, Benny? Or did you go to school? In college? Yeah, Furbies. Yeah, we had a Furby. We definitely had a Furby. Was on to touch that guy. You finished in 2020? Never been good at school, but yeah. It's alright. Furbies gave you nightmares as a kid? They're a little freaky. Though, like the era of Furbies, you know, like the little animatronic toys, they were so popular. I think that was before, you know, because like toys were fusing into devices too. Like babies got the toy babies, like they got advanced and stuff, and then people realized, oh, everyone plays on a smartphone now. Like kids don't have toys, which is kind of crazy to think about. They just want their smartphone. It's got all the things. Except there's less of an active component, I would argue, in a smartphone. Oh. That's a good shot. Their eyes. Demons. Been doing challenge over the past 4 years, so check it out and listen to all the music people suspected over to me over the years. I'm listening to and collecting a lot of discographies. Okay. Via file shares and torrents. Nice. I've been meaning to write down movies that are recommended to me because I am genuinely interested, but then I forget, you know. Yeah, there's another topic about kids having phones. It's crazy. I mean, this could just it's obvious. It seems like just a generational thing to say, oh my god, it's crazy, and it probably is, but you know, maybe 90%, 10%, 90, 10%, 80, 20%, 80 being the generational thing, the other percent being like, yeah, no, it's probably bad. But I mean, like, video games probably rotted my brain, and here we are. What the heck's a discography? It's all of the albums a band has produced. So if you look up, you know, Amon Amarth discography, you'll usually get the Wikipedia of leading to all of their albums. Oh, I thought I could do the super jump. Oh, maybe this is a better way. You jump from this side. You always wanted a Furby. Cousin of mine used to have it, but never had one. They weren't all cracked up to be whatever the. They weren't all cracked up to be. I don't know. At least your brain hasn't rot with Gen L content. Yeah, but I also realize that I'm a bit of a special case because, like, even amongst my peer group, when we were in high school, you know, everyone had MySpace and MSN and then Facebook later on. Like, I never interacted with those things, to the degree my peers did, and even Twitter, right? Okay, I'm gonna hold it this time, I promise. I was talking a few days ago with a streamer about McDonald's toys. When I was a kid, you still got them, and they're getting dusty. Yeah, McDonald's still has toys. I think they have a electronic component as well. No! I was so close. And now, like, I think about, you know, when I start having kids, you know, God willing, like, how are you gonna keep that, like, how are you gonna curate that for your children? Because, you know, they're gonna be surrounded by their friends that are most likely going to have these things, and they're gonna go, why don't we have these things? I want these things. My friends have these things. It makes me, oh, I forgot about, oh no, we're good here. It makes them stand out, right? And kids are little monsters, okay? They poke fun of anything that's different. Straight up. Okay, we have to focus for this fight. Come on over here, buddy. You should be next. One more. Ooh, I thought I was gonna maybe miss that one. Yeah, and I don't even know what Gen Alpha means, so so I was saying one day you need to check out broaden my music taste. Awesome. Yeah, my music taste, I'm not saying it couldn't be broadened, but I think I like what I like, and it's not gonna change too drastic. Shit, I actually wasn't thinking at that point. I think this reactivates, so listening to music you don't usually do, yeah. There's videos of young kids scrolling imaginary tablets. Boy. What kind of movies do I like? The genres? I really like psychological horror type movies. I also really like animation, like anime-like films. They don't have to be anime, but yeah, mostly anime. I don't know if that's a genre, but there's specific animes, I guess, that you would like. Let's see, what kind of movies do I really like? Yeah, I kind of like I kind of like a few anywhere between like 80s and like 2010. It that era of filming I really like. I just really like the quality of the film in that era that you usually get. But yeah, I like action movies are a fun time most of the time, because like I have a certain expectations when I'm watching an action film, you know, and what my in my head what would make it good and bad. Oops. Am I gonna get it? Oh. I'm trying to think of a movie that a recent movie that I watched and was like, wow, that's a good movie. The last movie I watched was The Conjuring. It was pretty good, but it's not for everybody. The last movie that I recommended was Saw, by the way. So I really like Saw, the first one. I like them all, but I think the first one's the best. Are they coming over here? Nice. Okay, get 2 shots, and then I'm like down there. Oh my god, please miss more. There we go. Can you drop anything useful? Of course not. Oh boy. We went from kids on phones to movies. If I ever have kids, they can start on a flip phone until they get 12. Yeah, that sounds right to me, Ghosty. Yeah, bullied because your different interest in retro gaming grew up. I'm telling you, kids are little monsters. They'll pick anything. Like, who cares? I like Mario on the NES, and everyone's like, oh my god, why don't you like whatever the modern console was, PS3 or PS4? It's like, really? Really? That's what you're gonna point out on someone? Doom scrolling. There's Gen Z, then Gen Alpha. Even the names are getting ridiculous. We wrapped around to Alpha. Sometimes there's one like right in front of you here. I panicked. Oh my god, my aim is so off today. I had one good shot. I'm just throwing them away now. Nope. Nope. I actually can't hit him. So wait, Gen Z is already having kids? God damn, I'm behind. That one should have hit. Come on now. I've never been this bad. Maybe you should leave me alone then. ADHD in a nutshell. Hey, the neurodivergence is taking over. And as soon as they do, I'm gonna go get diagnosed for something. And then I can be a part of them. Officially. Oh my god, bro, like, I literally cannot hit anything today. I'm actually out. This is panic mode, actually. We're in panic mode. We gotta get him over here. It's so sloppy, dude. I've never been that bad. Whee. Oh, Gen Alpha's anyone between 2010 and 2025? Have you seen it that in a search of darkness documentary, it's really opened my eyes to include classic horror movies? No, I haven't. But that sounds really interesting. Yeah, we're already at the boss door. I would have gotten here like 10 minutes ago if I wasn't sloppy, but eh. Okay. Turn around, Link. I saw that Nun 2. I thought it was well done. Okay. Pondering, love everything but the Warrens. I'm so into paranormal stuff. Ooh. See, I think one thing that I'm like biased against is paranormal stuff. I don't find that stuff that scary for some reason. I'm like, ghosts, whatever. Demons, whatever. A clean to dongos, except for the messy shooting. I don't know where it came from. Something it was gay. The other thing was really poor. Yeah, kids do that too. Like, you know, if you don't express a certain affinity or likeness or whatever, you know what I mean, it'll just come up in their head. Like, I wasn't interested in girls when when, you know, my guys friends were. I don't know, I thought it was weird, so I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. 2015 babies are now 18, or 2005 babies are 18 now. It just makes me feel really old. You're never having kids, rather spend money on pixels and diapers. Well, maybe make sure you always practice safety first, my friend. Rich kids won't probably be Gen Alpha when you ever have one. Yeah, true. They're gonna be like, I like the nicknames, you know, like boomers and zoomers, and then what, we got the alpha blockers, beta blockers, I don't know. Just waiting for a stormtrooper recruitment ad to pop up. Yo, Compa, what's up, buddy? I'm winning so far. So far we are the winning. You grew up with a Wii that crashed when Pikachu or Pig were on screen. That was pure bliss. That's hilarious. Maybe it had something to do with like their intro, and it was like some rendering issue and it just crashed it, you know? Okay, so for some reason, YouTube is reporting that I have 8 viewers concurrently right now. If that's true, this is an all-time high. So I would like to mention that if you're not currently subscribed, I would very much appreciate it. And I know freaking YouTubers are like, oh my god, subscribe. I'm only saying this because we are a growing channel, and I really appreciate everyone here. But anyway, continuing on. Sorry, YouTube had to interrupt there. I didn't even know what gay was before they called me that. Hit 9, not 2 seconds ago. No, wait, I mean, the 9 pop-ups, maybe? Actually, all Conjuring movies. Oh, I missed the... You know that in Conjuring movies, they had to throw holy water around the set because they say that it's possible to lure dark stuff to actors and creators or something like that. Oh, shit. Alright, we can go to... straight on to Zora's. So I skip magic now. I think do you ever see like the first Exorcist? I think it was like in the 70s, I want to say. That movie was crazy. Oh, I guess another thing that I really like because of this, like, due to the certain era that I watch movies, like there's a lot of practical effects, and I'm a sucker for good practical effects. Like, oh god, now I can't think of it off the top of my head. Oh, the first Hellraiser. The first Hellraiser has an amazing scene where this guy's being revived. It's so cool. The first Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street has a really, it's goofy at some parts, but there's a really cool death where I forget who it is. I think it's a girl or a guy is being tossed around in a bed, like in the room, and then how they achieved that effect was actually constructing a huge spinning room, and she got tossed around in it. It's so cool. So cool. YouTube is very weird with viewer numbers. It doesn't count people with ad block on. Really? Like live stream viewers? I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's... Oh dear. Oh, that's probably not close enough either. Yeah, see, these boulders are very strange. And there you have it. Let's see, we're gonna need this and this. Yeah, I know YouTube has been like really fiery against ad blockers for some reason now. I mean, I can only assume that it's motivated by money, because what else? It's also in partly due, I would say, like, they don't technically have a monopoly, but like they have a near monopoly on what YouTube provides. So they can kind of do whatever they want, but at the same time there is competition. But you could argue if it's meaningful or not. Kids at your school love roasting each other, or as we call it, frying each other. Really? It's hilarious. I mean, I wouldn't like it because what's that called? Like when you're sensitive to criticizing, being criticized. Like I'm pretty sensitive to that. I know. Admitting that is probably really bad, but I've always been super sensitive to it, but I was too ashamed to admit it, so no one ever knew. Sticks and nuts, sticks and nuts. What do we want? Sticks and nuts. We have to do this like 4 times. Anyway, yeah. So I never liked receiving it, so I never really made fun of people unless we knew exactly like, oh, you started it, I'm gonna jump in on it, or I'm gonna make fun of myself, and then that gives you kind of the okay to do it. You know what I mean? I have no problem making fun of myself. If you don't have a good comeback, and usually didn't. Yeah, but then you think about it the next day, and you're like, oh shit, I got one in the chamber, and then you just need to wait for it to get it out. Oh, I didn't get the nut upgrade yet. That's fine. Is it fine? Yeah, I get that when I'm an adult. There's lots of things that I do. You can upgrade the nuts. I don't know if you can do it once or twice, but I know you can do it at least. No, I think you can do it twice. He goes from 20 to 30 to 40 or something, or maybe all the way up to 50. I don't actually know. I don't need. Whoa. You've been into paranormal stuff, so people don't believe in all that, but I mean, I've experienced anything like that. It's probably not. Yeah, I mean, devils exist. It's hard to say, man. Like, when you read about, if you read about real cases and what these people experienced, you're like, okay, there is definitely some weird things. You know, I'm very much firmly in a skeptical point of view, but there is some unexplained things, right? And I guess at that point, either you're like belief or faith, or you can be agnostic to it, where it's like maybe it's explainable, but we won't understand it. That sort of thing. I need fish. I'm usually watching Paranormal Investigators, but you know, sometimes those are fake. Sometimes I prefer watching the footage of those paranormal shows. Yeah, the thing about the shows, they don't really interest me because they don't actually ever find anything. Maybe some do, like, but it's very made for TV at that point, so it's hard to say. People don't believe it until they experience it. Yeah, it's like near, you know. But if you read about near-death experiences and stuff, it's kind of wild, you know. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying it is true either. I just know that what I know is what I know. What I believe is just that it's unexplained. Like, I just think it's unexplained. And if it comes down to the point where they're like, oh no, we've captured ghosts in bottles and here they are, you're like, oh, okay. Like, I would accept that explanation as well. Believe in demons and the enemy, as Christians call it. I thought you were gonna say, and Christians are enemies. But no, I understand what you're saying. Don't always talk about it, but I'm into Christianity. That's cool. I mean, I was raised Catholic Christian, so as much as like I'm non-religious now, those sort of beliefs I think have definitely biased me in some capacity. That was weird. You pull out a sword without an animation. Huh. But yeah, what else? Like philosophy-wise, you know, especially when you're a kid, like, you can't really get away from that stuff, even though as an adult, I don't practice. Sounds like a challenge. Look at all these comments. What's wrong with them? The whole world knows now. Yeah. You cannot nut more than 3 times in a row. That is who and for all. Yeah, it sounds like a challenge. Oh, here we go. It's everyone's favorite part. Yay. Woo. Get him out of here. What kind of things would you do with a friendly doppelganger of you? We'd probably just play games. And music. He can play drums, I'll play guitar, and we can jam out. Hey, what is... Oh. That's not Ice Cavern, is it, up there? I think you get up there some other way. There's like a hole right there. You see that hole? I think that's after you visit Fairy, or there's a gold Skulltula, or something special about that area. I forget. Because that's Ice Cavern over there. Okay, we're either gonna have a good Jabu Jabu or get hit. So that's usually how it goes. Things we don't understand are beyond our ability to understand. On a scale of Star Trek cultures, we are still primitive. I mean, I've listened to like some quantum mechanical science videos, like about, you know, actual scientists explaining things, and it's just like, this all sounds like pretty much magic at this point, but you know, it's science instead. So I won't understand it fully, but I don't know. It's a certain type of belief if you want to boil it down that way. Like, you have to believe the people who are researching these things know what they're doing, which I do. I'm not saying I don't. I'm saying when you try to actually understand it as an individual, it's so complex that you're like, I don't need to understand that. What are you yapping about? Do our sci-fi like Stargate and Star Trek? No. I haven't gotten into Stargate, Star Trek. There's one, what's the one movie? Star Troopers? Not Stormtroopers. Something Troopers, I think, is in the title. It's actually really good. Grew up going to church, but I'm glad it wasn't shoved down my throat. got more in after going to youth group and having my own experience through relationship with God over the years. I think I had the opposite experience where I didn't engage to that level, but I find religion and spirituality, like not just Christianity, but religion itself, like ancient religion, stuff like that. I find a lot of stuff really interesting. Like I find the stories interesting from like the sacred texts and stuff like that. Once you die, it's either a void of darkness that you couldn't possibly perceive, or fear which is painless, or nice valleys. Yeah, we still don't know. Unless we start capturing that ghost, those ghosts I was talking about. We haven't been to everywhere on Earth. True. The sea's always the mystery, right? We're still fighting over dirt and rocks. What else would you be fighting for then? I was gonna say, did I get nuts? Did. There's just the one? Get it, princess! Yeah! Nice butt stomp. Nice! Double! Should be able to kill these guys with slingshot. Okay, we had a little mishap. Little mishap. One popped up when I wasn't expecting it. Pretty good. Nothing a few nuts can't cover. Okay, you got up there. Must be a strong bow. Many believed in those videos that show 100 phases of Goku? What's that? I don't know what that 100 phases of Goku is. Stories of people dying, coming back, sharing their stories is something I'm finding interesting. Yeah, no, I've had watched something about that. It definitely is interesting, right? Because it gives you kind of a small insight to like. I don't think it's an afterlife though. I think it's just the human brain experiencing certain phenomena. And it's interesting to me how powerful our brains are, right? Maybe I should just shoot right away. Videos where someone shows 100 SSJ days of Goku with like an exercise, like a motivational video sort of. Yes. Some of them say they had encounters with hell and demons and God and angels. Ooh, that's creepy. Or like, you know, people who have alien abduction stories, right? And like, I'm not talking about the run-of-the-mill stuff. I mean the people who have like, there's unexplained elements to their story. That stuff's weird. Super Saiyan phases? Is that what SSJ? I watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, but like not fully. Gotta chase these buggers. Alien stories are wild, yeah. Apparently dopamine's released when you die, makes it feel warm and peaceful. I heard DMT was released. That's why you trip. Like hard. Probably dopamine too. Personally believe alien encounters are paranormal, demonic spirit encounters. But I never had one to know. Yeah, neither have I. Yeah, whenever it makes you feel nice when you go out. Yeah, I think that's our automatic response to dying is like, here you go. Have fun. It's like a paranormal weird late night AM radio talk show. Yeah, now we can talk about governmental conspiracies too. Wait, where's my princess? You! I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Where's the fucking princess? Was she in this room and I just forgot her? She must have been in here, I forgot. It's all these demonic encounters talking to me. Fuck. Okay, we have enough time to just start over, so. This one's cursed too. This run's cursed. We're still under its curse. We actually have to erase it. Okay, it's fighting. It's fighting not to be erased. It knows it's going. I mean, I can count. We're all doomed. May as well make the brain happy as possible. Yeah. Next we get called fakeness and are canceled. Fake news. Listen, there ain't enough controversy churning from this channel to get canceled. Not yet, at least. But that's, you know, I can aspire at least to one day getting so large to. I mean, I truly aspire to becoming one of the YouTube. What's the channel? There's a couple channels that do this, like the downfall of this, you know, XYZ person. I just aspire to be one of those people that they talk about, like, oh, he had it all, and then he threw it away. I don't want to give any suggestions. Because there's only like a select few things that actually happen to those people that are like get burnouts or whatever you want, has-beens, I guess. I have a special guest like physics or psychics and exorcists and Bigfoot hunters. Oh my god, don't get me started on Bigfoot. My dad is a 100% full believer, and he thinks that they're interdimensional beings. That he actually believes that. He doesn't believe like there's some wild creature that we have undocumented out there or something like that. No, they're interdimensional. Shapeshifters. That's what he really believes. And again, I feel like just because there's unexplained things, especially in very unexplored territories, that doesn't mean we need to jump to shape-shifting interdimensional furry beings. But it's kind of it's unprovable, right? Because I can't prove it's not that, therefore it is. That's not how it works. People could also go call in with ghosts and vampire aliens. So yeah, I would love that. I would love that. What happened? I got hit. I wasn't paying attention. I got hit. Did someone say has been? Listen, I have to be a bin first to get to has been status. There's an awesome Bigfoot game that I may make my own version of. Love the map design atmosphere, but the AI is dumb. There's a Bigfoot game. Do you know what it's called? Your dad is complete opposite. He thinks all that stuff's fake, even God. Like I said, I'm not. There's most things that I don't outright deny, like, oh my God, that can't exist. But there's like a very, very slim chance of it existing in my mind. Like Bigfoot being an interdimensional alien shapeshifter. I don't think that's possible. I don't personally believe that. I guess until we find one, we won't ever know. Delete messages themselves. Let me check. No, you can delete your own message. I think when it says message retracted, that's someone deleting their own message. Like if I do this, see? Message deleted. Can I undelete it? No. Sorry. Could also put you on timeout and all that junk. As far as I can tell, I can't undelete it, so it's deleted. Good choice on playing Ocarina for no hit. Imagine doing this for a game like Tears of the Kingdom. Honestly, I have no idea because I've never played or seen like a full run of Tears of the Kingdom. But like, I have, what's the other one? Breath of the Wild, right? Yeah, imagine doing it for that kind of crap. I'm sure it's possible. But I picked this game because I was already familiar with it and I believed that I could actually do it. So here we are. Not actually doing it, you know. Oh well. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. Like, I know what to do, except when it comes to levers. I have no idea. We're gonna get hit by the levers. YouTube must be acting goofy? I don't think so. My friend believes in all denominational stuff. I mean, y'all can't be. Some religion has to be wrong. If one of them is right, they all can't be right. I don't think so. Or maybe they're all right, and there's like a gigantic pantheon of all the gods hanging out, laughing at us, causing misery. I mean, the Romans and the Greeks thought that a lot too, right? Like the gods interfered with the human world a lot. So. Oh, so funny. Feel like I'm just like some sort of duplicate, you know, number 11. Oh, the name of the game is just Bigfoot? Oh, there it is. It's on early access, though. You are Bigfoot Hunter with important mission to put an end to rumors once and for all and prove yourself that Bigfoot is not just a myth or an invention of the mind. Interesting. Bigfoot stream incoming. Yeah, imagine doing a no hit in Tears or Breath and getting hit and having to restart. Yeah, especially at the end. I mean, it still hurts when you get hit at the end of this game too. Or like in freaking Jabba Jabba, in a place where I'd never ever get hit, but you know. As soon as I started thinking, oh, I'm gonna reset these runs, that's when all the weird hits come out of the woodwork. Maybe they're all right and wrong ways. Ooh, true. And all that dimensional stuff your dad believes in as well. Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. My dad says it's all make-believe. I don't know. I think like skepticism kind of works both ways. Like that's why I say I'm skeptic and don't deny it. Like I don't just say, oh, these things can't exist. Like that's just denying that anything out there higher than yourself or different than yourself exists. Like, you know what I mean? You can still be skeptical and be like, I don't know. Get in the mouth. You find bodies of people who got lost. It has an awesome and sound atmosphere design. Oh, in the Bigfoot game. But the way they code Bigfoot really needs work. It is early access, so maybe it's improved, or maybe it's going to improve. But it's also early access, so maybe it's a dead game. Who knows? Talk about the mines. I'm trying to think of like an early access game that I got that was out of early access. There's a game called Examina that I've had and been following, and would be interested in doing some content on that. Do it again. I got too timid. Oh, reset your hit counter? Yeah. No. You're supposed to see those numbers. That's my previous, like my previous best run are those numbers. So that's fine. All we're concerned about is the total right now. So the total is saying zero in my current run, and my previous best was 18. So I'm not trying to get, I'm actually trying to successfully do 0 as opposed to just getting like a low hit count in total. I think I'm crazy for how into Christianity I am with speaking to God and having a relationship with Christ. Some of his prophecies I told him. I mean, people's belief varies, right? It's not going to be shared by everyone. Like my personal belief is like meditation is equivalent to prayer, and so, or consciousness, like, or an inner voice kind of thing. Like if that's what you equate to prayer, or if that's what you believe, like that's what you believe. I can't really change your mind. peace of mind and console when you go. That's all that matters. Christianity can teach you a bunch about yourself and other lessons. Yeah, definitely. Like, even outside of religion, there's folklore, right? And it's kind of like similar, I guess, in a way, but it's kind of like stories that people had crafted because of dangers or something that they learned that they couldn't explain. So I think that those are beneficial, and you know, they're seen still to this day. We're humans. We love telling each other stories. How did we went from Gen Alpha the movies to religion? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty open about discussing about anything. I know religion is ADHD probably. I know religion is kind of a no-no, right? They say don't talk about politics or religion. But I can see that no one is trying to do any conversions over here, and no one's giving any hate, right? If that were the case, I'd be like, hey guys, you know, time to just move on. We're gonna try to respect our own beliefs and go on from there. But it's all been tame here. I appreciate that. You have ADHD. I think we all do. I'm gonna say I'm undiagnosed though, to be clear. I'm not saying I actually do have it or I don't have it. I'm saying I might have it. Politics really should stay in DMs. Has no place regardless what your side you're on. Yeah, I totally believe that. Like, or some other stream, right? There's a time and place for it, and playing video games is what we kind of do here, or like pop culture, or just like how someone's day's going. You know what I mean? We don't need to have those kind of discussions. You get Social Security for it? Oh shit. Half of the viewers have ADHD. Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe like the diagnosis, not that it's changed or anything, but maybe it's more well understood at this point. So now growing up, people, because of the understanding, maybe it's more likely. I don't know. I honestly don't even know that much about it. You say you live in Canada? Yep, I live on the west coast of Canada. Vancouver. Vancouver's the city, British Columbia is the province. So if you're familiar with some Canadian geography, there you go. Doesn't really impact anything unless you don't like what you're doing. Yeah, that's why I think I have it, because like there's points where it's been detrimental, right? Where you would think like doing something that seems very simple and easy to do to benefit yourself, and you still don't do it. That to me is like to your own detriment. That to me is probably diagnosable at some point. If anything helps you focus on what you're focusing on. I only know Vancouver from Mario Kart track? Really? I haven't seen that. There's different variations of, yeah, exactly. That's why, like, I'm actually unfamiliar with, not the symptoms, because I've looked up the symptoms and I'm like, yeah, I kind of fit very much into it. But like for treatments or like the severity and stuff like that, I actually don't know anything about it. But yeah, like I realized later on, like, oh, this is why I find it so hard to do things I don't like, and the other stuff that I excel at is because I really like it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, focus on what you like. Time management takes for everything to do stuff, and you have to read stuff multiple times. Yeah, and then was bought, and yeah, it was liking helps. Yeah, I was having like even now I still have slight time management, but the like task initiation, that's one of my weak points, is actually doing something. I mean, yeah, take care, Emperor. Thanks for the see ya, bad luck. Alright, you get the hell out of here then. What a guy. Well, I still appreciate you, Enfer. I'm gonna put you in a timeout for that. No. Let's see, I can go to your YouTube channel. Yo, what the heck is this? You got some shorts on here. Oh, your pictures are drawing. Spiro que les gusten las listas de reproducción que hace. Reproduction. That's the only word I can pick out of there. Oh, you got some like games on here too. What is this? Plants vs. Zombies? What? And for you joined in 2020. I'm using the power of the internet to translate stuff here. I hope you like the playlist I made. Oh, made is probably reproduction. Have a good night, Enfer. Why are you watching my vids? I was curious. I wanted to I checked out your channel. I didn't watch anything. I was just looking at thumbnails. You can't hide. It's the internet. Everyone knows. You speak Spanish, Enfer? Yeah, that's cool. I wish I could speak multiple languages. Hola, ¿cómo estás? That's all I got. Are you into home theaters or speakers and amp or subwoofers? Recently, about half a year ago, you got into hobby? More of a headset guy? For PC, like, I've primarily used headsets, but I do appreciate some good... Why did you say I like dick? You can't trick me that easily, Anfer. But yeah, I appreciate a good home theater. Pensado puero muy bien. Piro? Okay. Muy bien. But very good. See, I know a little bit of French, so some words in Spanish are very close to French. Muy bien. Hero. Sando. That's tired, right? Like, the only thing I don't know any like names, but I've got some big speakers that are hooked up to a oh boy, I don't even know how to explain this. It's a receiver, I guess you would call it, like a radio receiver, but I plug my turntable. I sound like a complete idiot. The record player into the receiver and then it can play through the speakers. Trying to learn Spanish, especially for job applications, but need to join some Spanish discords. Ooh. Lens a receiver / amp. Yeah. It's like in Canada, if you want government job, you should really learn French and English. Because technically, I think we're a bilingual country. Like, we have 2 official languages. But what really happened is there's one French-speaking province, and everywhere else speaks primarily English. But, like, it depends on where you live. Because over here, where I live, there's a huge Chinese influence. So there's a lot of Mandarin, or you see around in some areas, but like where I used to live, there's other influences, so it really depends on where you live. Did you just say we? No. We. No. Need a record player? Mine's just hooked up to TV, which I plug everything up into. Italian hand movements. Isn't it the C? Idiota. The only Italian I know is from Assassin's Creed. so that's how I learned. Molto bene. Which PCs had optical audio ports? I do both speakers and headsets switch between. Ooh, shit. This, I think, like, maybe some PCs do, but you could probably get a sound card that, like, has optical out, right? Ironically, I have the entire ported, totally not pirated. AC series on my desktop, just waiting to play. Need to make time for that. I know, Ghosty. I even tried to make a YouTube channel dedicated to Assassin's Creed, and I haven't even finished it. So. AC stream when? Oh, actually, one of the challenges I thought of for was for Assassin's Creed. Playing the first Assassin's Creed with no HUD. That's the challenge. You just have to beat the game with no HUD. It's definitely possible. It's just like gonna be difficult. So maybe after this challenge, you know, that would be something I could get into. God, that's like playing Cyberpunk with no HUD. Is it worse or better? Because honestly, it might be worse. Remember, it's a Ubisoft game. I mean, it's the first one, so I don't think it's that bad. But like, imagine playing Far Cry with no HUD. Like, could you even do it? I don't know. It's amazing in VR. Ooh. Cyberpunk. Love unofficial cracks and emulators on PC. I know it's illegal. Well, technically stealing, but whatever. It's not legal if nobody knows who you are. Yeah, we got you again, Mock. We got a confirmed emulator user over here. Steam unlocked is the bomb. I've definitely never used that winky face. The problem is, like, there's a point of curiosity in me that, like, and I have very bad buyer's remorse. So like, there's a lot of things that I own that I don't actually want. So it's like, okay, I just need to play this for like an hour. I just need to see it for an hour. For myself. And yeah, you can always return things on Steam, I guess. Demon Owl again. Yeah, your favorite. Garbage download times. Yeah, true. Sucks when you get it from torrents, next thing you know, BSOD. And when either get DLC, just test before buying it. Yeah. Yeah, see, tired of buying stuff and not liking it, like, because you think you're gonna like it, and then you realize you don't. And then you feel like you're stuck with it. Like, if I just played a demo, even if it was just a game, but on a timed release or something, I know the technicalities behind that might be really difficult, but that would help a lot with my problem. Specifically me. No one else. Reviews don't help. Demo would help. Don't have a job, so just borrow VR games? Exactly. I mean, I was definitely much like that in college. I borrowed a lot of games, but you know, when I started a full-time job, I unborrowed them. BSOD. What's BSOD again? Oh, blue screen of death. Okay. Yeah. Nowadays, like, I wouldn't trust downloading stuff. I wouldn't know how to fix it. That face of death. Virus total it usually. I see. I mean, also like cracks are important too, especially for older games, like older PC games, where it has to get around some stupid, what's that, like protection? What do they call that? You know what I mean? Like a pirate protection. Yeah, preservation. Okay, before we continue, I'm gonna run to the toilet, and we can officially mark this one as complete. You say Toron gets them all time and don't even feel comfortable. Toron might do PC and do copy games. Yeah, that's the smartest idea. Or doing like some sort of virtual machine setup, you know? Tomorrow the Sims Ford. DLCs, oh my god. Oh yeah, because the cost of them. Cost of, yeah, Sims 4 DLCs are through the roof. Oh, we won't make this one. I'm too uncomfortable crossing in front of that guy. Like the 5,000 torrents. Oh. GX 350, so yeah, I can still game on it. We just had to get a new PC. The malware is just too much. Yeah. I should be safe, yes. Yes. Okay. Actually wasn't sure. Just slot my stuff on a USB drive. In fact, you reset it every time it gets slow. Or you think you have a virus. Laptop one time, 400 Trojans. Yo, princess! Oh my god. 100% virus removal. Yeah. Or what was it like? Do you remember like Napster and LimeWire? I had LimeWire, and like that's where you get music, and it was like the first result was always bad, and this was on my family's PC when I was a kid, and and like, you're downloading viruses all the time. So I was always really like, I tried to be cautious, but I didn't know what I was doing. Like, just don't get the first one. Just don't get the first one. And then I would like get songs, and they wouldn't have the proper name, and I didn't know. Like, I was dumb. I didn't look up anything. I just was like, oh, I'll listen to the song and call them whatever I think is the name. And that's how I name songs. Hey, Crossroads, how's it going, buddy? That's why I no longer use the C drive for collecting and storing stuff I need to back up. I just plug in externals. My dad hates me downloading. I mean, I think downloading executables is probably one of the more risky things, but unless it's from a trusted site, I don't know. Or if there's some way of scanning it, so I don't know. It's just like anything that can deploy is probably the most dangerous. Decline Zelda. Oh, sorry, Ghosty. Messed up the family's computer with LimeWire. That name thing happened to me as well. Yeah. Yeah, old school LimeWire. My dad would pirate satellite TV. And he still does, like he doesn't have any streaming services, but he has like I think it's called Kodi. So I don't know what you want to define that as, but like it's an aggregator of all the services and TV and stuff, and he pays for a service. He pays not a lot for it. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at storytelling. That's right, Zelda. That's right, the Temple of Time. And then she explains the whole thing again. And it's like, you can just keep looping around. I told you, every choice is an illusion in this game. Wonder if there's any videos on what happens if you deny her? Oh, yeah, no, nothing happens. You can't progress. Like, it's crazy. It's funny. It's worse if you use an outdated media player, but sometimes you have to for certain features. Damn. Parents put in a second phone line because of my Napster download habits. My parents put it in a second phone line because, as the internet became more prominent, right? Like, my dad wanted a second phone line for his business, but it also helped us because we could just stay on the internet. You doing new games? Oh yeah, what are you gonna start doing, Crossroads? You hear pause. Oh, you did? Yeah, there's a cat scratching at the door. That's one of those pirating is wrong. It's illegal if you get caught and have a huge fine to pay. It's funny, like the only thing that I've ever seen is my ISP. So my internet service provider contacted me through my email saying, someone in your household is doing this and you need to stop. So it's like, oh shit. Thank you for quenching the ghost's curiosity. There's one part where you deny her and it's funny. I'll show you. All digitally recorded music sucks. MP3 is trash format. Records will always be superior. Well, nowadays, I don't know. I'm not saying that records aren't superior to MP3s nowadays, but I think nowadays they don't master them very well. Like, but I don't know. I have like records for like the Black Dolly murder, which is like they produced a record, I don't know, 4 years ago, whatever it is. And like it sounds just like the CD, like it. But I do have some other records where it's like you can tell it's probably done much better. Right here. So Ghosty, she says, "Do you believe me, please?" You're like, "I don't believe you, you son of a bitch." Oh, she's so sick. She gets her face looks away. Please believe me. Please. Please. No. So, come on. No. Please believe me. And then she just keeps asking. You're like, alright, fine this time. I guess I believe you. Yay! Thank you. Yeah, so for records, like, yeah, you're gonna get the better quality on a vinyl. Well, I think that's debatable whether it's better. It's definitely different because there's like higher quality digital recordings that you can get, and also like what your listening medium affects it a lot. You know, if it's speakers, what's the quality of speakers? Where are they? Where are you? Is it headphones? You know, quality of the headset. Like that does affect it. If you're really listening for those things, it does affect it to a certain degree. You're doing GTA 5 and Crash 3. Oh, Crash 3. Crash on 300. Hey, thanks, buddy. Yeah, we're doing pretty well over here. What can I say? I'm definitely appreciative of all those people. As long as you don't publish pirated copies, they could care less. Yeah, it's the distribution that's, I think, the real problem. You got those notifications too, downloading many times. You had to get ExpressVPN. Yeah, it's always funny, like the advertisement for the VPNs is always, oh, here's the things that they can do, and it's like they wink and nod to the, and you can also pirate games. I mean, it allows you to mask your IP. Wink. Dial-up takes me back with needing different lines. Yeah. Pulled headphones, accidentally broke them. Oh no. You only get, oh no, I hate that. Like these, it's always something. Like headphones for me, it's always something. So like I've had Sennheiser die on me. These ones, they're Logitech. Plus it's like about a feel thing too. Like this is a headset, but I'm not using its mic. I'm using a different mic. Though the headset mic is actually really good in my opinion. There's better, but there's far worse headset mics. But the cord, like the cable, like there's issues with it already. You know what I mean? It's like I can't find something that just works. I'm not forever. Like theoretically, it should just last forever. If it's, you know, if it's not broken. Oh yeah, my mouse thinks right click and left click is right click. That ghosty sounds like a software thing. Like something on your PC. If your clicks are just reversed. Like you should be able to either they are reversed and your PC thinks they're reversed. In that case, just go reverse it back in your PC settings. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's weird though. Usually get an issue with a headband parts break. Okay. Yeah, see these Logitech ones, like the band is like a leather. It's like a leather band, and the I don't know what you call them, the ear cups. They kind of like slide on feels like a hard plastic, I think, or like a metal. So I mean the headset itself is really good and it's lasted me long, but like the cable, the cord isn't as good. Like it's already broke. And they used to have a, what do you call that? Like a nylon kind of cable cord. Now, then they switched it to a rubber because I had to get it replaced. And they gave me a rubber one instead of like the fabric kind of that doesn't tangle. I don't know why they switched. You were able to fix those things, but some older games think I'm holding down the right mouse. That's interesting. Installed drivers, did everything, got an older mouse plugged in, and it worked perfectly fine. Huh. Use Astro? Mine has cracks in it right now. Something with the mouse? Huh. Oh. Yeah, because some mouse, like some mouse, like the actual software, like I have a Corsair mouse, the Corsair you can remap buttons and all that crap. I saw where the other one landed. Shut up, old man. He's like, either this one or like this one. There you are. Which one you use? Just special. There you go. Now sometimes has a drift and jump, but seems to have gone away. G502 Hero. There's always like some little technical issue going on, I feel. I've been through like, I don't know, about a half a dozen keyboards as well. So a couple times was a user result. Like controllers. Sometimes they broke due to user error, user control. Hello. Use the headphones got for free from school. They don't ask for them back. Oh my. I figured out the fan control noise. I was for a bit getting frustrated and depressed about it. I just put everything on full blast. Por favor. Everyone's gonna tell Ghosty. We all know now. It's like, you might not think this song is important now, but you wait until you grow up there, Link. Some PC builds are frustrating, depressing until you get the hang of it. It can be nightmare. My last one was pre-built. Yeah, when I put my PC together, I remember I had like all my friends over and we were putting it together and I turned it on and it just didn't work. It just did not work, and we tried a few things and it was not working at all. But pretty much like 15 minutes after they all left, I was like, oh, there was just not a CPU plug. That was the first time, by the way, I did anything of that sort. I was just kind of following the instructions that you get with the motherboard and the other stuff, right? Well, it's primarily the motherboard that gives you the instructions. So yeah, it was not surprising I missed something kind of simple. Time to go to shop. B-hop to Ganon. If I only knew. PC elites are annoying with their... It's easy, it's just like Legos. Go to YouTube. Oh. Yeah. There's some things that are just like still kind of confusing to me. Like, where do you plug in all the fans and stuff like that? But hey, mine's working. They all turn on, so can't really complain. This is 11. Don't ask about the other 10. It's probably easy once you do like 2, 3 or 4 of them. You're like, oh yeah, they're all the same. Love-hate relationship with PC. There was one point where I was diagnosing another PC that I have, actually. And it still has, like, weird issues from time to time. But I ended up replacing the hard drive, and that was pretty much all I needed to do. Would they all have a horrific fate? Never know. PC related fatalities. People had a little more grace and mercy on those who don't get it as easily. Yeah, I understand that part. You know, maybe not specifically for PCs and stuff, but like when you're trying to do something and you don't know how to do it and you've never done it, and then people are like, it's so easy, like why don't you get it? You know, how stupid can you be? It's like, well, I've never done this before. I'm trying to get some help here. One time they weren't experts either. Exactly. You know, if someone asked me to start trying to fix a car, I don't know what the hell to do. So we don't need a letter ever again, right? Like that. First time I saw a fan curve, it took me hours to get. Yeah, stuff like you said, yours is controlled it differently, so it's like you gotta look up special. You gotta look up specifically for yours. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I thought that would be just like no clip at that point, but oh well. Well, this is basically where we started the stream, so you can look at that as a positive, I guess. I think you can show the dancing Goron. Show the dancing Goron it, but he'll still be angry. Oh, show him the letter. Yeah. Yeah, he'll probably dismiss it, right? Ooh, do I have enough items for this area? Yep. Plus we could always get more seeds. Maybe on the way back, I guess? For... Oh, no, don't worry about that. Don't worry about adding context and stuff like that. It's just like... Sometimes I'll be saying stuff and I don't really expect an answer, you know? And I'll be like, what the hell was I talking about? 3 seconds ago? My brain can't remember that much. Probably live like 3,000 miles away from me. Not too sure. That's where I need more context, I guess. Probably live, yeah. Yeah, is Maryland east? Isn't that East Coast United States? Is next to DC? Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. BQ scrubs shoot 3 times? These ones do. These ones do, except for the one. There's one that shoots once. Don't ask me why. Right. There's a bunch of weird differences, yeah. But like, there's the first one. It goes 1, 2, 3, and then you hit him. The second one goes 1, 2, 3, and you hit him. And then there's a third one who only shoots once. And then the 2 at the top of the stairs shoot 3 times. You have a homebrewed 3DS. It's awesome. Oh shit. As like the first Nintendo Switches can be like jailbroken, I think. Like there's an exploit with the controller, like a physical exploit you have to pull that they later fixed. It's pretty crazy. Can't be updated. Yeah. All the Zeldas. Mm-hmm. For you, Saria, I'll never forget this song. 3D was too expensive by the time I wanted to start collecting. I was too busy buying and collecting for the Wii U during the 3DS days. Yeah, I've said this before. I never really collected games. So, but as far as handhelds go, like Game Boy, Game Boy Color were my primary era. Then after Game Boy Advance, like I had a few Game Boy Advance games, but after that I stopped getting handheld games. one 70 views ago. So you're willing to replace maybe a screen or something? They're awesome. eBay hunting though, like 1,000 listings. Sometimes grab one for a deal. Yeah. If I knew how to like, because from what I can tell, when you get like a lot of like, when you purchase a lot of broken consoles or as is consoles like handhelds and stuff, they're usually repairable. Not all of them, but most of them. I just wish I knew how to do that. That'd be really cool. Do I need that upgrade? I want the stick upgrade at least. I might as well do it if I'm here, right? Hit yourself. What, the new 3D XL? Like the 3D gimmick? I think it's at, like, by this point, like, even though it's a gimmick, it's probably well done. Like, you know what I mean? 3DS XL. Gotta get the big boy. Yeah, we just cross over. What about the Nintendo Switch Lite? Where it's just like the handheld. They come in fun colors. Hurts your eyes sometimes. 3D like technology is kind of like the VR that never took off, right? Am I going the right way? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I am. And I mean, VR really hasn't taken off. In my opinion, it's still pretty hefty price tag associated with it. But it's becoming a little more mainstream, like the headsets, you know. There's big companies like Facebook, Apple behind it all. What else? Like PlayStation has VR, you know what I mean? Let's see. It just doesn't work. Yeah, he doesn't care. Ability turn on and off. Creature sounds like a rumbling stomach. Get over 10,000 games for completely free ROMs being online. And have the shop every game on your side. Yeah. See, what was the minimum to walk in with the nuts? Or doesn't the shop open after this? You're actually as big in the 3DS and PSP emulation? I've done DS emulator, like on PC. I've emulated the DS and PSP, and they worked really well. So I imagine 3DS is probably pretty good too. Or like very accurate. Like they're getting into PS3 emulation? Or no? Oh, you actually have to blow that one up? I don't think they sell Daki Nuts here though. I could be wrong. Don't look at the... What do they sell here? Nothing. 4 things of bombs. What? A cheerful fellow. He just needs some loving. You just need a song to pick him up. Sick hot beat. As we in the biz like to say. Love emulators, but not big on touch control emulation. People say just playing the games that don't use touch as much. Want the full experience like that you have with a modded 3DS. Oh, I see. True. PS4 and PS5 emulation is hot topic since they're already gotten into the PS3. About ready to jailbreak my PS4. Yeah. Let's see, let me count in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We should be okay. Plop. Actually, I had a chance to get a Vita, but I couldn't choose. But you chose the Wii U instead. It's like, does the Wii U have homebrew potential or no? I think the Wii was pretty good for that. Maybe it just never carried over because Wii U wasn't as popular. Nintendo's awesome, they just price gouge now. They broke into Wii and Wii U a long time ago. Oh, that's nice to hear. I don't know if I need to use a nut on the second guy, but I get too nervous, so... Alright. Who's first? Come on, buddy. PS3 emulation is still considered imperfect. Pending. I lost my. Depending on what PC you have. I think it also really depends on the game too. Like some games just like for some reason don't work well with emulation. Oh shit. Oh, sorry to hear that, Mock. Used to brag his PC could do PS3 emulation, never got the chance to see him play. Death Stranding just doesn't feel the same without a controller. You can play PC games with controller though, which is, I mean, primarily how I play PC games. Including Death Stranding. Been playing Shadows of Doubt. Shadows of Doubt. Is that the like detective game? I'm really interested in that game. I actually have it, but I haven't played it. RimWorld? Yeah. I was really interested in Dwarf Fortress for a time. Like, really interested in it. I played it and I was not very good in it, but I loved watching it. Really, dude? Is it gonna not work? PS3 controller isn't easy to get running on a PC. Well, if it's emulation, just use a different controller. Unless you don't have one. Unless you know the ins and outs like the PC elites. Yeah, I use an Xbox controller. I think it's an Xbox. I don't even know what, like Xbox One or something like that. I don't know. Though I haven't tried this yet. Retro Fighters, the Retro Fighters Defender BT supposedly works with PS3, PS4, I think PS5 and PC. I just haven't tried it yet. But next PS3 game, I'm definitely gonna use that because I forget what I was playing, and it was like I kept complaining about the controller. Yeah, I forget. Nice. Maybe getting his PC controller to work on PC. PS5 controller runs easily on PC. Yeah, PS4, PS5 controllers work really well with PC, as far as I can tell. DualSense is amazing, but barely any games use the tech. Ah. Yeah, I've never used a PS5, though it looks really cool to have that kind of tech. See you later, sucker. Adaptive triggers. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's the name of the PS5 controller? Imagine if they were in VR. Every PS5 triple title uses them on PS5. Oh, AAA title? Yeah. That's like the Steam controller, right? The Steam controller is pretty interesting in my opinion. But it's not really used. I don't know if it like kicked off or not, or if it's not as good as it's made out to be. I always think that, oh, I'm gonna throw this and then it's gonna get stuck behind the ladder, and now it never does. It used to. Yeah, see there, it was gonna get stuck. Dang, we got to this point fast. Yeah, I told you. I know the route pretty well. But sometimes I'm in autopilot, right? And that can screw me over. Which I think I got screwed over by autopilot in Jabu Jabu, honestly. I shouldn't have got hit there. I don't like this spot. Come on over. Okay, good. Nice. Never tried the Steam controller? Yeah, I've never tried it, but I heard it was pretty interesting. The Deku sticks just do more damage. As far as I am aware, they do more damage. I think they do like double Kokiri sword. What's your view on the N64 controller? A lot of people don't like it. Honestly, love it. I've always found it to be comfortable. It's kind of weird that it's, in my opinion, I think it was actually underutilized. You know, because the D-pad is just like, and the L trigger, like the L button, like that turns on and off your map in Zelda. But like, you know, I think the theory was that you would hold it like a Super Nintendo controller, or you would hold it like the joystick kind of thing. And I like that, but it's always been comfortable in my hands. So I think the GameCube controller is peak Nintendo, though. Oh, you gotta be I just gave you praise. Oh, rubies. But yeah. Wait, did the other one turn on yet? There we go. I'm also biased, like, because I had this controller growing up, right? Just remind me of Zelda 64. We're playing that right now. Need to find a way to play that. Find it comfortable. But then again, like, I mean, maybe that's why I like the Xbox controller a little bit more. It's like Super Mario 64 mixed with Zelda. Oh. When you get your hands on that controller, it instantly transports you back to in the time. Yeah, I just think it's underutilized. But I love the GameCube controller. Mario 64 is actually my favorite game next to Sonic Adventures. Nice. Only my mother caught me playing my sister's DS. I was like 3. Come on. Okay, please not have a repeat of like the absolute shit show. Oh, bro, you're gonna make me do it again. You'd think the bats would drop more seeds. Repeat the last run. No, Ghosty. That was good. He's close, but it was good. Oh. It's like I'm leading them a little bit too much. There you go. Not as bad. Still not as good as my best. It's not my best. Gimme. You never know. Might need those. We gotta have mind reading ghost. Slap that into my bio. PlayStation people hated hated when you say you get N64 had better graphics. I think in some way, you know. Oh, how about that, Ghosty? Nice shot. I think in some ways, like, when you're a kid, you're like, yeah, this is better. To me, it was better because it wasn't wobbly. And I just liked it more. I thought it was better. PS1 and 2 was pretty bad, but PS3 was golden age. Yeah. Especially because I got into like the PS3 era much later in my life. I could look at the firsts of many games, like series. I was like, wow, this is where it all started. PS3 was golden. PS3, Xbox 360. Definitely golden. Bum 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 bum. Papers, please. Back the hell up, dude. Yeah, no, Deku sticks do more damage. Because, if you use your sword, I think you have to 3 cycle them. If you use sticks, it's 2 cycles. Done. Done. You adore Papers, Please? I was obsessed with that game for a little bit. And I don't know if there's an end to it, but I got like deep into it and then I just stopped and I couldn't like continue from where I was because it was too much to relearn all at once, so I just never picked it up again. And like the zigzag of the wobbly graphics of the PS1. Yeah. Playing Dreamcast and N64 before getting the PS1. It's like 20 endings. Jeez. Did you ever see the game? I forget what it's called. Something Obra Dinn. I believe that's made by the same person who did Papers, Please. It's got a very unique style to it, and like the game is pretty incredible too. It's very interesting. That was a PS1, but the graphics always made me laugh with how terrible they were. Like, yeah, I didn't have a PlayStation growing up, so you know what's one of the popular PlayStation 1 games? You know what I mean? Was Final Fantasy 7? Was that on PS1? I think so. Dun, dun, dun. Whoop whoop. 32-bit 3D makes me laugh the same as Saturn, but I love them. Yeah. FF7 had pre-rendered graphics like RE2. Yeah. But like the characters weren't pre-rendered. Yeah, oh yeah, I guess Resident Evil like 1, 2, and 3 were all PS1, or maybe just 1 and 2. Those were PS1, right? Look better when you're using pre-rendered graphics. Yeah. I mean, there's pre-rendered graphics. Well, it depends on what you mean by that, but like there's a lot of 2D graphics used even in this game, right? I understand what you're saying. Like there wasn't the environments that were pre-rendered, whereas there's 3D environments here. But like that wall looking thing is 2D, right? Like the ladders and fences and the plants, that's actually 2D. And the item drops are 2D, except for rupees, I think. Like that was a 2D asset, but that's 3D. The rupee was 3D. Oh, 3 was PS1 as well? Damn. So RE4 must have been PS2. Nice. What's it saying to me is even the 3DS only had 4 gigabytes. Now we have terabyte drives, easily affordable. Yeah. I know. The amount of like space, I guess you want to call it, like the amount of space games take nowadays, it's absolutely insane compared to what they were. RE4 was originally a GameCube exclusive. I did not know that. I didn't know it was GameCube exclusive. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Gotta run. Time. Play Resident Evil games, ran out of ammo, never played it again. I really like the Resident Evil games. I've played RE1, 0, RE0. Then I played the remake of 2, and I'm currently playing the remake of 3. I've never played the original 2 or OG 3. I've played and beaten the RE4, but I've never played the remake of RE4. So, I'm getting there. Got PS1 and GameStop was selling them for $20 since they stopped selling Dreamcast source stuff. Moved to PS1. Damn. Yeah, I love the OG 2 and 3 and Code Veronica. Yeah, people have mentioned that a lot too. I was like, yeah. I really want to get the original stuff, you know? Legitimately. I should say. It's just so hard to find. Yo, Kampa. Thanks for the stream. Hey, no problem. My pleasure. Have a good night, my friend. See you, Captain. Even like RE1, I've never played the original. I played the remake, but I think the remake is close to, like, much more closer to the originals than like the RE2 and 3 remakes are. Which I never understood the remake thing. Like, I mean, I understand why they remade them, but I don't understand like why they chose to start at 2 for the remakes that the modern remakes that they have. You know, making them a third-person shooter with these fancy-ass graphics. They didn't remake RE1 or 0, but they did remake RE1 with better graphics and similar gameplay to the original, and I don't know why they didn't do that for RE2 and 3. Because that's what I would have wanted, honestly. Can't remember if 3 was on Dreamcast, but 2 in Veronica was. Like the remake of RE1 on PS4? Yeah. I really liked it. That's why, like, I liked RE0 as well. Finally got a solid idea down for how to make a building. How to make a building? What are you building? Built only because the tank controls frustrate me. I don't know. I didn't find the tank controls frustrating. Like, I expected there to be tank controls and stuff, so it was just like part of the game to me. Ghosty may go silent for a bit. I'm trying to make a blueprint for this prison building. I've been working on a game for a few days now. Is it Prison Architect? A game development project. Ooh, that's cool. Uh-oh. Alright. Alright, let's get these two. Oh, there's one more. Prison Architect is super fun though. Yeah, I never played it, but it always looked really interesting. Like I've seen streams of people who know how to play it. That's not awesome. Any game coming soon to console near you. Yeah. I don't know why I checked those bots. We're almost back in Jabu Jabu. I'm crossing my fingers and everything goes well because I can kind of feel the tiredness now. Starting to feel it. I got my water. Do 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 do. Love indie games. I don't like that they don't typically get physical releases. Prefer to collect used games from good deals. I do get cracked in the games on PC. You're destroying the industry. But yeah, it's cheaper not to get physical releases, right? As far as I can tell. I can't. I like indie games too, but like, I honestly can't even recommend. I can't think of any to recommend. At the time, make sure to get some rest. If you start feeling super tired, probably don't want to redo it again tomorrow. I know, Ghosty. But whatever happens, happens, right? Which reminds me, we should do that. It's just a crappy Roblox project to learn Lua. Want to make a promised Neverlandish game. Promised Neverland? Not too sure what that is. Trying to get into Unity and Unreal. I think if I sat down and was like, okay, I'm gonna learn an Unreal tutorial. I mean, I'm a fairly competent programmer. I believe I can do it. Oh, it's an anime? Have I ever played Freedom Planet? No. What's that game? I've never even heard of it, honestly. cavern after this. Really good 2D indie platform, kind of like Sonic. X was used to really like it. Okay. Like, is Shovel Knight, is that an indie game? I really like Shovel Knight. But I know at this point it's like, what, 10 years? It's not 10 years old, is it? It probably is. Honestly. Yeah. Really like Shovel Knight. That was a little too risky. Should just pop those bubbles, yeah. Okay. Okay. It's funny because like I really like horror games, but for some reason I don't like 2D horror games for some reason. Even though I don't think they're bad, it's just like something about them that I'm like, it doesn't do it for me for some reason. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Do I like Banjo-Kazooie? Yeah, I like Banjo-Kazooie. I don't have, like, I never had it though as a kid. My friends had a Banjo-Kazooie, so. But I liked it. I don't know if I would still like it or if it would be really good. You know what I mean? Like if I would consider it really good still. Get in there, princess. Ever play Alien Isolation? Oh yeah. That was really cool. Though when I played it, I think I thought it was maybe a little too long for some reason. But yeah, that game's pretty intense. I ironically just modeled the scanner not 2 days ago. Oh yeah? These guys just gotta go. I ain't playing around. Princess. You gotta start pulling your weight around here, okay? This one you can easily avoid, yeah. Using your future wife as projectile. She got the butt stomp. What a relationship. Yeah, relationship goals. It drags sometimes. Well, Xbox was getting my ex, but we broke up and kept a copy. originally played on Game Pass? Yeah, I feel like Game Pass is something that I should get into, just because it would allow me to try things without commitment, you know? It's like, where is everybody? What's happening? Jiggle that belly. Jiggle that belly. Yeah, it takes so long to drop their item. Get into Game Pass whenever it goes for $1. Level reminds me of Dante's Inferno. Is that a 2D game? Or is it a 3D game for like PS2? Hopefully the princess doesn't magically disappear and get... I don't think she magically disappeared. I think I literally ran out of the room, and then when you do that, then she disappears. I was just like not paying attention at all. Let's go. And then when I turned around, the worms had already escaped, you know? Even though here you're supposed to leave her behind. Dante's Inferno was PS3. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, God of War style. Okay, okay. Kind of like was the 3D Castlevania games kind of like that or no? I have the God of War, like the PS4 God of War. I've never played it though. I just have it. And I've never played the other God of Wars. You know, Nami, isn't that interesting? Whoa! Dangerous. Get some nuts out of it. There's seeds. Yeah, it's those Castlevania games were harder in your opinion? Oh, okay. It's awesome, but a nightmare if you don't learn the attack patterns. Hello, yourself. The little dangly thing is awesome. Probably like the Lords of Shadow games more. Lords of Shadow. Oh, is that Castlevania? That's what she said. Side strafe is your friend here. Ew. Clear the jellies here. little shy there for a second. Do you get into action figure collecting? No. I have like some random ones. Like I have a Napoleon Dynamite action figure. I've got like little statues and stuff. I find it funny that she giggles. Hey. But no, I think one thing I would be interested in is getting the Gundams, like the stuff that you can build. That'd be kind of cool. Though for a while I did have like a Warhammer 40k collection. If you know what that is. Ooh, no more tentacle monsters from Dojins. What is that? Duo? Oh. Uh-huh. You see a tentacle and that's automatically what you think of, huh? I see, I see. Shut up, the internet raised me. Sometimes a tentacle's just a tentacle, okay? Wait, you just gotta have patience for this. Oh my god. Perfect. That was a perfect run or perfect cycle. You usually have to do that a few times. So your favorite thing collecting this kit, especially Beast Wars? Oh yeah, nice. I know what that is. I mean, I did have some of that stuff when I was a kid. I just never kept up with it, you know? I used to tell you to stop playing with those boy dolls. It upset me, but still collected nonetheless. Aw. They're not boy dolls. I thought anyone over the age of 5 shouldn't play with it anymore. You just auto-killed like that? You have so much to learn. That's the Deku stick. The power of the Deku stick, my friend. It one-shots that guy. Okay. Oh, looks like drop bombs. Interesting. Praise thy divine Deku stick. Exactly. Though the Deku nuts are the more powerful implement, in my opinion. Boomerang is super powerful as well. The stick just does more damage. These things paralyze. 5th grade I got into hentai. A picture of a DBZ hentai. Yes, I know. I'd explain it to the principal. What's there to explain? Oh my god. Kids these days. I just got really good at drawing and I drew my own. Or you could sell it to other kids. Sorry, principal, I'm just holding this for a friend. This is Goku and Sailor Moon. Hot and heavy. Okay, so either the run dies here or survives. Like, this is a very run killer moment, honestly. This boss. Unfortunately. So we might end on a sour note. I love the figuring out what the internet had and you could do. Grant thy grim tales holy victory over the infidel stomach. We'll see. Okay, was prepared that time. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Slight little mishap there. Come on, dude. Anytime now. Oh! That seemed freaking close to me. Yes! Yes! Woohoo! Oh. There was like it honestly it's the very beginning. The very beginning of that is probably the more iffy spot. And then one point where I didn't actually focus, like get the target, I was like, ooh, I'm a little worried there. And then I was a little worried I was gonna get zapped in one cycle. But other than that, smooth as butter. Okay, well, now I have to go do adult. Not do adult. I have to like get Song of Time. It's all cutscenes from here on out, so now's the time. If you wanted to, you could dip. We can call it a good night, because after this I'm done. But thank you for your blessing, Ghosty. Crazy times. That was good though. I'm a little more confident every time I do that boss, Baronade or whatever it is, I get a little more confidence that I'm doing it right. The secret is, I learned you can refreeze Baronade in the first phase. You can hit the 2 jellies, then you can hit Baronade. So that really helped. That changed the way I do it. But if you're heading out, thanks for stopping by. It's been a great stream, honestly. So thank everyone. And especially happy that I actually beat Baronade there. We would have been ahead if I hadn't taken the silly hit, but we'd only probably be at hookshot, or in Ice Cavern. Like, I probably would have done Ice Cavern. Oh no, I'd be like 3 hours ahead. But I gotta get Epona and then Big Goron Sword, you know what I mean? I hit 8 viewers, yeah. I was pleasantly surprised by that. I don't know who they are, but thanks very much. When do I want to do not upgrade? I'm sure I'll eventually get to it before Forest. The road to 10. I mean, if people like tuning in for the game and the community, that's what we're here for, right? I'm just a facilitator. No. Okay, I was a little worried that I was gonna spend too much time in front of that guy. Okay, you're gonna hop off, get some rest. It's 2 a.m. over there. Damn. Have a good night, Ghosty. Thank you. Take care, my friend. Hope to see you next time. No, if you ever like it, but on PS2, Dreamcast, there's a game. But for fighters, a lot cheaper on PS2. It has voiceover on PS2. Fur Fighters? No, I've never heard of it. It wasn't a... Like, if it's a... Like, Street Fighter? Not Street Fighter. Yeah, if it's kind of like Street Fighter type of game. I never was into those... The fighting games like that. What? Oh, she's too strong. Your animal's trying to save babies. It's a third-person shooter. Oh, you had to switch between different abilities for different abilities. Oh. Oh, switch between 4 different abilities. That's cool. Different animals. I see. It sounds interesting. Did Dreamcast? It used CD-ROMs, right? For games. Or was it cartridge? was CD, wasn't it? Yeah. Gigabyte room. Gigabyte ROM. Boom, 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 boom. Man. It's always day too. Watch out. 128-bit with PS2 used GD-ROM instead of DVD. Oh. So it's like a special type of CD. Interesting. Yeah, because PS2 could also play DVDs, right? And that was pretty big, honestly. If your system could also play DVDs, you know what I mean? N64 didn't have that. Yay. PS2 blew Dreamcast out of the water. The thing was, Dreamcast had 60 FPS more often than not. For PS2, had better graphics, but would drop to 30 FPS. Yeah. Interesting. Guess we just weren't ready for the Dreamcast, you know? Simply bad timing. I bet, like, I've heard of people developing games for older systems. I bet there's like Dreamcast games that came out last year, you know what I mean? Or within the last 5 years. I don't know if they're any good, but I imagine someone has made a Dreamcast game. Has a homebrew community. Didn't Dreamcast have internet capabilities as well? Like PS2 had internet capabilities, as far as I'm aware. Fantasy Star Online was one. It was like an MMO then? Even when online multiplayer games were big, like I never got I never hooked my consoles up to the internet. I just never paid for it. Had a DSL modem and dial-up. Interesting. The Chosen One. Yeah. Alright. We just gotta get through two big dialogues and then I can stop. You're a heavy Sega fan as a kid? Interesting. Yeah. I just had Nintendo. I think I was just obsessed with Zelda, I guess. That's why I really like Nintendo. But I like the other games too. Mario. I like Mario. Pokemon. Obsessed with the Dreamcast. I mean, if I had a Dreamcast when it came out, I'd probably think it was hot shit too. And I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying, like, I would have thought it was the best. And no one, you don't understand. It's the best. You know what I mean? Because no one would have a Dreamcast. It would be very unlikely to have a Dreamcast. It's actually how I was, and they made fun of me for not getting a PS2. Told you. Alright, buddy, let's go. Let's pick up the pace here. Did you ever play Onimusha? Find the other sages. Do what I want. I'm an adult now. Great series. I've only ever played the first one. I actually really liked it. So, I do have the other Onimusha games. Like when they re-release it without tank controls. Yeah. I mean, you can use either, right? Nowadays. But yeah, the tank controls, I don't know. Again, like I'm kind of a fan of tank controls. I don't know why. It's a re-release and 2 on PS2. Yeah, they released it on PC. I don't know what the differences are, but I got Onimusha Warlords or Warlord, whatever it's called, on PC. And then I think I have Onimusha 2 and 3 I can't see. I see Onimusha 2 for PS2. I think I have Onimusha 3, but I don't actually know. Bling, bling, bling. Do I like Shenmue? I've never played Shenmue. I don't even know what it's really about, like, what you do. Like, is it a fighting game? Beat 'em up kind of game? With RPG elements? Finally! There we go. You can actually save it. It's one of the first open world games before GTA 3 came out. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess you would describe it as open world, right? Mission based? Okay. Alright. Mock. Now we call it a night, and it's been a good night. So I want to thank everyone for showing up, all the likes, all the subs, all the chats. Means a lot. But I'm done for tonight. So I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.